If you could give your younger self advice, what would it be? I know what I would say. You can start with nothing, and out of nothing, a way will be found. Let me tell you a story. If my bills were paid for a year, I would teach the next great generation of storytellers. And believe it or not, that dream started when I was 5, on a wrought iron bus stop with my grandma, waiting on the number 7 bus, the bus that would take us to the shelter. I spent the years 5 through 12 bouncing around from couch to park bench to assisted housing. I was always happy, and I felt rich in other ways. As a matter of fact, it's thanks to that shelter that I'm on the career path that I'm on now, because it was in the children's rec room where I found my dream. I found it in an old TV and a bunch of busted old VHS tapes. My pastime was watching movies. I experienced tales much like my own, but mostly stories that took me far, far away from my circumstances. But we all have to grow up eventually. And one day when I was older, the bills came and they never stopped coming. And you know, when it comes to making sure there's food on the table, you have to sacrifice a lot of things. A scholarship to my dream school, my health. Trust me, there were many times I wish my bills were paid for a year. But I ask you, if your bills were paid for an entire year, what would you do with that free time? And if I'm being honest, my answer is the same with or without the help. This past year, I've been trying to build my own production company from the ground up. And through the failures and triumphs, I've always had 2 goals in mind: to tell stories that matter and to connect students, self-learners, and children with actionable mentorship that can help them along the way. With the money I saved up, I was able to soft launch a mentorship program that would help educate aspiring filmmakers in my area to learn and to grow, as well as beginning my creative journey on a platform that could help teach people internationally. But I'm just beginning. And if bills weren't an issue, I'd create a local scholarship for students in my valley who want to pursue filmmaking. And even though I've been a Stan member for a short time, I created my Stan account with a plan to use Stan to create course opportunities and downloadable content, of which the profits will be used to sponsor low-income students. Genuine opportunities that I wish I had growing up going through school, with the end goal being to fast-track a career in filmmaking through actionable mentorship and experience opportunities, pairing students up with established members of production all over Southern California. And trust me, eventually I will get there. It's just a matter of when. And I've waited a long time to even get to this point. Everything I have, I've created from nothing. But with Stan's assistance in winning the Stan Dare to Dream Challenge, I can make that dream a reality. Because it doesn't matter what you have or where you're from, you can start with nothing. And from nothing, a way will be made.